Hey guys, so today we're going to take a look at this new drone I got from Bwine. It's the F7GIM model, and we're going to open it up and try it on my next camping trip. So let's give it a shot. All right, so before I take it on the trip, I'm going to open it up, see what's in the box. Okay, comes with this nice case. Seems like a nice material, rugged, handle. Okay, let's see what's inside. All right, good. Looks like there's a good amount of spare parts. Crashing is a real thing. It happens. Propellers and tools for fixing it. Okay, USB cables, charging cables, not for data transfer. Okay, USB cables. Again, more. So this one's the data cable. This is not for charging. This one's for charging. Spare parts there. See what's over here. Okay, looks like the battery. Comes with 2 batteries. Okay, that's what the battery pack looks like, and there's 2 of them. All right, let's take a look at the drone itself. All right, so that's the protection on the camera. So when you travel, you want to have this on so the gyroscope is protected when you travel around. All right, let's open this up. Move this out. Okay. All right, it's a good looking drone. It's pretty lightweight without the battery. Let's get that battery in. Let's see how it goes in. Okay. Okay, I think it's a good looking drone. Let's take a look at the remote control. Has some protection on it. Let's remove that. Okay. And it has this clamp for your iPhone or your Droid phone, whatever. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna clamp it on like that. And install the software, of course. You're gonna clamp it on like that. And okay, so here's the joysticks. That's a clever place to put it. That way, when you're traveling, you don't break your joystick. All right. And to connect your iPhone, there'll be a cable right here. You see the ports? It's a little bit hard to see, but there are ports inside there. And this is a USB-C cable. So I have the old Lightning on my old phone. And remember, they gave you those extra cables. We're using the data cable and not the charging cable. And there we are. Here's the Lightning USB-C. So I'm going to plug it in. There. Plug my phone in there. And then we're going to power it on and sync it up to the phone. All right, pretty cool. All right, so we're gonna follow directions. We're gonna load the software, and then we're gonna try this out in the field. One more thing is if you want the higher resolution video, what you wanna do is you wanna use the SD card, the micro SD card that goes right here. And the micro SD cards look like this. And what you're gonna do, follow the way it looks. That's it. Then you're ready. When you're ready to fly it, take off the safety cover, and you can see there's a gyroscope, so it should be a very stable image once you're up and flying. Okay, so this does have GPS, so it will get you back home. So if you get, it'll know where it started and things like that. There's a follow mode, so if you want it to follow you. So there's a lot of neat features on drones these days, and you just gotta have to play around with it and learn how to use it. But yeah, this one's not super compact, but it's not super big either. I think it's a good medium-sized drone. Okay, so let's try it out. Wow. All right, we got it set up. Let's wait for the GPS signal.
Gosh, it was summertime. It was about like
GPS mode.
Maybe.
All right, GPS mode.
So it was
set up. So your iPhone sits like that.
As the sun was going down, we looked at it.
Take off.
We got worried because of how far that
slide.
I mean,
take off. All right. There it is.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Nice.
You're waiting for a trucker to come by. I was on a blind corner and I couldn't get my truck over. A blind corner with a.
All right. Let's take it around. Get some footage. So this is the data I got off the SD card, and my first impressions were wow. Check out the video quality. It looks fantastic, and the camera is nice and still. Even when I move the camera fast, or when I move the drone fast, the camera stayed still, and the picture quality was just incredible. You're looking at an aerial view of Quartzsite Dome Rock Campgrounds. And as the sun is rising, you can see the camera actually does a pretty good job with the sun glare. And even with my bad flying, quick movements on the drone, it actually looked very still. The picture was stable, and the quality was still great. So there are a lot of features to this drone, which I'm not going to test today, but you could have it follow you. There's a GPS return. There's all this other stuff that you're just going to have to play around with to see all the features. There's Dome Rock. And one of the features I like the most is the auto landing, which we're doing right now. So I push auto land, and it's just going to land all by itself, and it's going to return to the original spot, and it's going to land nice and soft. Any idiot can do it. And check out the quality of the rocks, the picture quality. Pretty nice.
Yeah, like just nailed the back.
All right, there's the drone on top of me. It's going to land by itself. It's going to come back to basically the same position it came. It took off. All right, that's pretty good. That's basically right where I put it when it took off. It's a rocky area. No problem. Soft landing. All right. Well, that was really easy to fly. Let's look at the footage when we get back in. But yeah, that was pretty fun. And you didn't have to calibrate it or anything. It was just up and ready to go. Nice.